Hi, everybody. It's meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. I thought I'd take a little time out to introduce myself to those of you who have actually may have never seen me, if you're not in the New York market. And, well, here I am. And we're going to look at what is coming up possibly for next weekend. So scroll down just a little bit, and you'll see the two maps that I'm talking about. These are jet stream maps for the European model, which has been the most consistent model that has worked quite well relative to the other models over the last couple of months, and particularly with the two nor'easters that we've experienced in the last month. So as long as it's winning, we're just going to pretty much focus on this until proven otherwise. Now, here's what's happening. On the first map, just think of the jet stream. You see those lines? Think of those as sort of railroad tracks with a train running on it from west to east. And when those lines get close together, the train moves faster. So there's more energy in the atmosphere. We have a split flow in the atmosphere. What that means is that we have several jet streams running around. Rather than have one continuous flow from west to east, we have separate jet streams. You see a southern jet there that runs across Southern California and then intensifies a bit, or at least this is what the model is saying now for next Saturday. That jet strengthens, that southern jet, so you see a low there in western Kentucky. This is an upper air storm. So what the model is doing is it is focusing a lot of energy into the lower Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley. So out of this is going to come some sort of low that will probably develop along or just off the southeast coast of the United States, and then move northeastward from there. And then when you get to the second map, that's what the European is concentrating on, where you see that tight wrapped up upper low that's sitting over the state of New Jersey. That is telling us that there's going to be a storm right off the East Coast. Now, what that means in terms of the actual forecast of what we're going to have, that's a whole different matter. We are at the point right now where we're just focusing on the idea of whether there will or won't be a storm along the East Coast. The European says that we will. The question about rain versus snow amounts, that's something that we're probably not going to be able to really adventure and even an educated guess until we get inside 96 hours. So along about Wednesday, I might start putting up some idea, some guess as to what's going to happen. I can tell you, though, that the air is going to be cold enough so that certainly inland areas, and when I say inland areas, I'm talking just inland. Maybe if you take I-95 and just go on the West Service Road from there north and west, that precipitation, if this European is right, could very well be mostly snow. And for the coast, with this type of track, it might be a situation where some areas start off as snow, go over as rain, and then as the storm starts to pull away northeastward from New Jersey toward 40 north, 70 west, if that's where it winds up, then we could see a change back to snow. That's what this literal interpretation means, and that's what it's showing right now. The model may adjust to the left or to the right, which is going to impact where the rain snow line ultimately winds up. But the bottom line is we do have a storm to consider for next weekend. And remember, next weekend is the weekend before Christmas. It is a big travel weekend. So if this trend continues on this model, just keep that in the back of your mind. If you are traveling, it may impact your travel decisions.